Otto Kruger was an American actor, originally a Broadway matinee idol, who established a niche as a charming villain in films such as Hitchcock's Saboteur. He also appeared in CBS's Perry Mason and other TV series. He was the grandnephew of South African President Paul Kruger. Early life and education. Kruger was of German descent. He was the grandnephew of South African pioneer and President Paul Kruger. Otto was musically trained, but switched careers and became an actor. He studied briefly at Columbia University. Career. Making his Broadway debut at the age of 15, Kruger quickly became a matinee idol. Though he started to get noticed in the early 1920s, it was the 1930s when his career was at its height, including an appearance in the film Chained with Joan Crawford and Clark Gable. Though he played the hero on occasion, for most of his career, he played the main villain or a charming or corrupt businessman. One of his best-known roles was in the Douglas Sirk film Magnificent Obsession. Kruger played the supporting role of Judge Percy Mitrick, who unsuccessfully urges Will Kane to leave town in High Noon. Kruger is also remembered for playing the villain Toburn in Alfred Hitchcock's spy film Saboteur and mob boss Stevens in the 1950 film noir 711 Ocean Drive. His television roles included those of Dr. Mumford in the 1959 episode Experiments in Terror of the NBC science fiction adventure series The Man and the Challenge, as Ben Tully in Gun City of the ABC Western series The Rebel, and as Franklin Mallison Genton in the 1961 episode A Fool for a Client of James Whittemore, ABC's legal drama The Law and Misty Jones. Kruger made 4 guest appearances on CBS's Perry Mason. In his first 2 appearances, The Case of the Grumbling Grandfather in 1961, and The Case of the Counterfeit Crank in 1962, he was cast as Mason's client, and in both episodes was the title character. In his final appearance in 1964, he played Judge Norris in The Case of the Missing Button, Personal Life and Later Years. On March 20, 1920, Kruger secretly married Broadway actress Susan "Sue" McManamy. Their daughter, Ottilie, was also an actress and was the first wife of pioneering cinematographer Gane Risher. Kruger died at the Motion Picture and Television Country House in Woodland Hills, California, on his 89th birthday. Honors and awards. Kruger was granted 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, 1 for TV and 1 for film. Partial list of appearances on radio. Mr. Kruger appeared as Mr. Hardecker in After Dinner Story, from the suspense radio program series. Partial filmography.